Good morning, everybody. Lee Brower here, and welcome to this week's edition of Meaningful Monday. I am grateful to be here, and I am glad to be here. First of all, thank you. Thank each one of you for joining me today. It means a lot, and thank you for your comments. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for reaching out and sharing some of the things that you do. I'm a better person because of your comments and your contributions and your thoughts. You know, I've been thinking about gratitude a lot lately, and I've been asking myself the question, in all that I do I keep gratitude in the driver's seat? Or have I put it in the back seat? And there's a blog that's written by Skip Pritchard, who does an excellent job talking about gratitude in a lot of what he does. And I'm inspired to ask myself, have I been putting gratitude in the back seat? Now, most people that know me would say no, but looking at it through my eyes and looking at the difference that it can make, I'm now looking at everything that I do and saying, if I put more gratitude into this, in my business, my work, my activities, my family, how much would that elevate the results and elevate the people around me and elevate myself? And I've come to the conclusion that I'm just not doing it enough. Am I walking my talk? So, I'm looking at this. How does a piece of paper make a difference? How does one piece of paper with a little note make a difference? Can I share with you a note from April 12th, 1997, from somebody very, very, very special? It says, "Dear Lee, it's a simple one-syllable word that is often used without true feeling. But when used with sincerity, no collection of words can be more expressive or meaningful than thanks." This, of course, comes from my son and grandson, as well as myself. Best wishes to you and yours, sincerely, John Wooden. For those of you that don't know who John Wooden is, he's probably the most notable, most effective coach, basketball coach that's ever lived. And this has become very meaningful to me. And as I look at it, and I look how responsive he was, and I look at what Skip Pritchard talked about, he listed the things on how leaders can be more grateful, how they can integrate more gratitude into their lives. So I've kind of done his thoughts and made a list of myself. Number one, we have to recognize it. We have to see it. We have to acknowledge it. And if our brain's not looking for it, we won't see it. So acknowledge it. Number one, look around. If it's a large group, sometimes we do it to the large group. But more importantly, how do we get specific? Which is two, it has to be authentic. Like Coach Wooden said, it's often used without true feeling. But when used with sincerity, there's nothing more powerful. So it has to be authentic. It can't feel like you're just doing it because out of obligation or because it's part of the process. Kind of like we always say, bless you after sneezing, we say thank you as well. So it has to be authentic. It has to be timely. Give thanks immediately after if you can. I've got to do a better job of that. I get to do a better job of that. Write notes. Call them, express them, however you can do it, but express it as closely to the event as possible. A thank you received months later is nice, but nowhere near as powerful. Do the unexpected. Reach out to some of the people that would not expect you to reach out to. The ones that would be surprised if they got something from you. I'm just like this from John Wooden. How surprised was I when I got that? I don't think I did more than just, in this particular case, just pick him up at the airport. This is one of the first times I'd ever done anything with him, but yet he reached out and made sure that I had a special note from him. So doing something unexpected has incredible impact. You know that. And then when you do it with all of the other above, when you do it everything we've taught, when you acknowledge it, you're authentic, you're timely, and you do it unexpected, it's inspiring and it's contagious, and other people will share it as well. So we are all leaders. Titles do not make leaders. Leaders are people, no matter where you find them, who elevate, motivate, inspire, and drive things forward regardless of where they find themselves, no matter where they're at. But if we don't do it, I think Gertrude Stein said it best. Silent gratitude isn't much use to anyone. So you want to be a better leader? An even better leader? Start with gratitude awareness. Start with gratitude awareness, then figure out how to express it in ways that are unique and remarkable and shareable and elevate other people. Let's ask each day this week going forward, and let's make it a habit going forward. Where can I see gratitude today? And who can I express gratitude to today? My prediction is you will see more gratitude than you ever thought was around you. And as you express more gratitude, you will become an even greater leader. Have a meaningful week. I look forward to talking to you next week. Have a great, meaningful, grateful week. Bye-bye.